Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rabia and welcome to a brand new video for me. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this really nice smoky silvery eye makeup look that I think is perfect for the upcoming New Year festivities. I know that we can't really do a lot of celebrating, but I do still think, like, even if you're at home and just having dinner and on a Zoom call or whatever, I do think that it's a great occasion to dress up, especially because we're going to be hopefully having a better 2021, so we should all celebrate the fact that we survived 2020. And so I'm going to show you how I got this makeup look. It was inspired by this look from Hindash makeup, I think that's how you say his name. He did this like more golden, but I was really inspired by like that really dramatic outer corner and I wanted to recreate it. And I just feel like New Year's is a perfect time to rock a great smoky silver dramatic eye look. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do like it, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. It would mean the most to me. And with that, you guys, let's just get into the video. Okay, so we're starting off with one eye already done, and I do have my eyebrow on as well as my eyelid primed with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And I did start creating a wing with the Marc Jacobs gel highliner, and this is in the BLAQUER shade. And so this is just to start creating that like wing effect in that outer corner. So you just want to create like a small little baby wing on this outer corner. And you can be super messy with this, and honestly after you kind of create it, you want to shade it a little inwards, because this is basically the base for all of this deepness in the outer corner. Now I'm going to dip into the Pretty Cool palette by Joseph Colors, and I'm actually going to go into this shade right here. This is a great palette of like cooler toned browns and grays, and I'm just going to pack that right on top of that black that we just applied and start smoking it out slightly. And what I'm going to do is look straight into my mirror, and I'm going to start kind of carving out where my eyelid opens. So I'm not actually going to follow my crease. I'm actually kind of creating a new crease for me, just so that you can see that glitter when my eye is fully opened. It's not just like shading right here. You can actually see the sparkle. So that's why I'm going to kind of not follow my crease all the way through. I'm going to just where my eye opens, I'm just going to kind of follow on top of that. So there's all of this, like this is a clean side so you can see, but all of this is empty negative space. Okay, and then going in with the fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go into this shade right here from the same Pretty Cool palette, and I am just going to run that right over top of that other deeper brown gray shade just to soften out the edges. Okay, now we have the fun glitter part. So this is an e.l.f. glitter shadow in the shade Bling Bling. This is a $3 shadow, and you can already see it has like so many reflex to it, and I like that it comes with like that same Stila applicator, so it's really easy to apply. So I am just going to start applying this and kind of following this faux crease that we've created. Once you've given it a chance to dry, you're gonna go back into that deeper brown shade, and you're just going to now define that crease one more time. And this time you can pretty much deepen it a little bit more if you like. I want to keep it really deep just to keep that smokiness. Okay, now I'm going to go into the Makeup by Mario eyeliner, and this is in the black one. And I am just going to use this to define this outer corner. Again, just so you can keep it soft if you'd like. I just want a little bit more definition and a little bit more of it to look kind of stark. And then again, I just want this outer corner to be pretty stark, but I want to blend it in to this inner corner, so I'm just going to create some light strokes. And then I am just going to also line my eyes with this liquid liner. I am opting for this because this does take a little bit longer to set compared to my other eyeliners. So it'll be easier for me to smudge out. You can also use like a potted gel liner. Go back into that eyeliner, the Marc Jacobs one, or any kohl liner that you have. I just like this felt tip because I feel like I can get like that straight line with this. And then now you want to go into any black shadow that you have in your collection. I have this Black Noir shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. And you're going to want to take it onto a smudger brush and just pack it onto the tip of that brush. And what I want to do is start blending that liner edge into the eye look. So you can bring this as far in as you want, or as keep it only on the outskirts if you'd like. I do actually really like a super smoky outer corner. So I am just going to pack that on. Now I'm going to go into this concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I use this in the shade Custard. And I am just going to clean up this line right underneath of my eye. And then we're just going to toss on some mascara. I am going to use the Maybelline, this is the Falsies Push-Up Drama Mascara, which I love for lengthening. And then right over top of that, we're going to go in with the Lily Lashes Triple X Mascara, which I love for its volumizing effect. Okay, for now we're going to move on to the face really quick, and then we'll work on the lower lash line. So first I am going to prime my skin with the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Primer Glow Oil. This is one that I mentioned in my 2020 beauty favorites. I love how this works, and I do have really oily skin, and this still works really well under my foundations to give my skin just like a healthy radiance. Okay, and then over top I am going to go in with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Foundation. This is super matte, so I feel like it photographs really well, so if you are planning to like zoom or just take pictures that night, like a matte foundation just works really well. And then I also feel like matte foundations last really long, so if you were planning on like, let's say having dinner and then doing the countdown, like this will stay in place and look good throughout the night for like a very long time. So I am just gonna blend this out first with a foundation brush. So then for a concealer, I'm gonna go into the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium. This is my favorite super full coverage, long wearing concealer. So I'm just gonna do a little bit underneath of my eyes and down the center of my face. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Matchstick in the shade Mocha to cream contour my face. I always blend out my cream contour first. I'm going in with the brush. This is the Mocha Pro BMX 250 chisel brush. I do actually have to clean up my brushes. This is nice, it's like angled and stiff, so it helps keep your contour where you want it to be. It doesn't move it around too much in the blending process. And then I'm gonna blend out my under eye concealer, and just a concealer all around my face. I am going to be careful to keep the concealer pretty nice and close on this outer corner, just so I don't mess up the work that I did. Okay, and then I'm going to go back into that brush that I was using my foundation with and use that to kind of blend everything out on my face. If you feel like ever like stuff is really harsh or it's not blending, I would suggest doing this, like just using a separate brush or tool just for your foundation, just so you can go over and blend everything out after you've applied it and blended it on with its own tool. I feel like this really helps get everything really nicely pushed into your skin. Because this is New Year's, I do want to go in with a little bit extra powder than I do usually. So I'm first going to set my under eyes with this Pat McGrath Medium Skin Fetish Medium Sublime Perfection Powder, under eye setting powder. I'm just going to push that right underneath. I feel like this does do a really good job of kind of like highlighting and brightening your under eyes while still kind of giving it a slight blurred effect. So if you have like really wrinkly under eyes like I do, I feel like this powder does a really good job of just like softening that up. Just gonna, whatever's left, run that on everywhere else. Then I am gonna go in and bake with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I don't bake a lot, but I feel like when you want something to last for a really long time, baking actually does help, in my opinion, with the longevity. I just don't go in with a lot of powder. So I'm gonna take some on this Sephora powder puff, and I just like to really tuck that right underneath of my eyes. Just cause like I want to like prevent the wrinkling as much as possible underneath of there. So I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Caramel Cutie bronzer, and I'm just going to hit that like right on the outskirts of my face just to make sure that there's some color and dimension there. I just don't want to bring too much warmth to this look. So literally just on the outsides of my face. And then just gonna tap it around my nose. And then just using a big fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove that bake and just use whatever powder's left to set the rest of my face. Now for blush, I'm gonna go in with my favorite neutral blush. This is a MAC Gingerly blush. I feel like this is just the perfect blush for if you're not sure which one to use on a look because it's like cool toned or warm toned. I just feel like this is like perfect neutral blush. And then for highlight, I am going to go back into that Anastasia and Nicole Guirerrro palette. I'm just going to take this whole row here because I want this white, but it's kind of stark on my skin. So I'm just going to take most of this whole row. And this is a pretty like flimsy brush. And I'm just going to kind of just hit that super softly all over my cheeks. I feel like this will keep the look really diffused. I just turned some of my pimples into kind of like moles using my brow pencil from e.l.f. And now I really quickly want to finish off the lower lash line. So I'm going to go back into the Dose of Colors palette and go into that brown shade, or it's like a very, very cool toned, almost gray brown. And I am going to work that onto my lower lash line. Working my way up. Okay, and then going back into that Marc Jacobs black eyeliner, I am just going to run that on my upper and lower waterline. And then I'm just going to pop on some mascara to my lower lash lines. I'm actually only going to go in with this Maybelline Push-Up Drama one because I actually really like the way it separates my lower lash line and lashes on my lash line and just like brings a lot of attention to them. I'm going to spritz my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. This is the best setting spray to get your makeup to last all night long. And then I mentioned my favorite thing to do for my makeup is while the setting spray is still damp, I like to push in all of the products so that they kind of blend into your skin seamlessly. For the lips, I'm going to keep it super easy. I am just going to line my lips with MAC's Stripdown. And then I'm going to go in with the Artist Couture Uncensored 2.0 lip gloss right in the center. Okay, you guys, and that completes this makeup tutorial. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and maybe learned some new tips and tricks from the video. I honestly really love these e.l.f. glitter shadows. I think that these are, again, are only $3 and totally worth it. Like, they're so beautifully reflective, catch the light really great, and I really do think that you might want to consider investing in these. And I really do enjoy how this look turned out. I feel very, like, Bond girl almost a little bit with it. Like, I feel like it's like that really old school glamour look. But if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing with a friend. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Bye.